What if I told you that skipping one coffee, one snack, or one unnecessary purchase every single day could turn you into a six-figure investor? Most people think $1 is meaningless, but by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how this single dollar transforms into a small fortune and why 99% of people never do it. Let's run the real numbers. Hey everyone, today we're answering a question that sounds too simple to matter. What really happens if you invest just $1 every single day for 30 years? Not $10, not $100, just $1. We're going to break down the math, show you the shocking compound interest effect, and reveal what this actually means for your life. Stay until the end, because I'll show you the biggest mistake people make with this strategy. Let's start simple. $1 a day for 30 years. That's $365 a year, right? Over 30 years, you're putting in a total of $10,950. Not even $11,000. You could save that just by packing lunch instead of eating out once a week. But here's where it gets interesting. We're not just saving this money under a mattress. We're investing it, and that changes everything. The average stock market return over the long term is about 10% per year. Some years are higher, some lower, but historically that's the average. For our calculation, let's be a bit more conservative and use 8% annual returns. This accounts for fees, taxes, and market fluctuations. So the real question isn't what $10,950 becomes. The question is, what does $10,950 plus 30 years of compound interest become? Here's where the magic happens. When you invest $1 a day at an 8% annual return, you don't end up with $10,950. You end up with approximately $44,000 to $45,000. Let me say that again. You put in less than $11,000 and you get back over $44,000. That's 4 times your money. Your dollars literally multiplied. But how? It's compound interest, or as Einstein supposedly called it, the 8th wonder of the world. Here's how it works in plain English. Every dollar you invest starts earning returns. Then those returns start earning returns. Then the returns on the returns start earning returns. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. In year 1, your $365 grows to about $394. Not impressive, right? Just $29 in gains. But by year 10, you've put in $3,650, and it's worth about $5,400. Now you're seeing almost $2,000 in gains. By year 20, you've invested $7,300, but your account is worth over $17,000. The gains are now $10,000, more than you've even put in. And by year 30, the compound interest has done most of the heavy lifting. Of that $44,000, remember, you only contributed $10,950. The other $33,000? That's pure growth. That's your money working for you while you sleep. Now let's be honest. $44,000 isn't going to make you a millionaire. It's not early retirement money, and yes, with inflation, it won't buy as much in 30 years as it would today. But here's what it is. It's a down payment on a house. It's a fully funded college fund for your kid. It's a safety net for emergencies. It's freedom from living paycheck to paycheck. For something that costs you literally $1 a day, that's incredible. And here's the thing most people miss. This is the absolute minimum. We're talking about $1. If you can do $2 a day, you're looking at $88,000. $5 a day, that's $220,000. $10 a day, you're approaching $500,000. The principle stays the same. Small, consistent actions over long periods create massive results. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich slowly, which actually works. So if this is so simple, why doesn't everyone do it? There are 3 main reasons. First, it feels insignificant. $1 doesn't feel like it matters. We spend more on parking meters. Our brains are wired to value immediate rewards, so saving for something 30 years away feels pointless. But that's the trap. Those small, insignificant amounts are exactly what builds wealth. Second, people don't start early enough. The biggest factor in compound interest isn't how much you invest, it's how long you invest for. Starting at 25 versus starting at 35 is the difference between $44,000 and $21,000, even though you're doing the exact same thing. Time is your biggest advantage, and most people waste it. Third, they don't stay consistent. Life gets in the way. You skip a month, then another, then you stop completely. The people who build wealth aren't necessarily smarter or richer to begin with. They're just more consistent. They automate their investments and forget about them. All right, so how do you actually start? It's simpler than you think. Step 1 is to open an investment account. You can use apps like Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, or even newer apps designed for beginners. Most let you start with tiny amounts. Step 2 is to set up automatic investing. Don't rely on yourself to remember. Automated. Most platforms let you schedule automatic investments daily, weekly, or monthly. If you do $30 a month, that's your dollar a day. Step 3 is to invest in low-cost index funds. Don't try to pick individual stocks. Just invest in something like an S&P 500 index fund or a total market fund. These track the entire market, so you get that long-term average return we talked about. Step 4 is the hardest part. Never touch it. The market will go up and down. You'll be tempted to sell when it drops. Don't. Stay the course. Wealth is built by people who invest and ignore. So what really happens if you invest $1 a day for 30 years? You turn pocket change into life-changing money. You prove that wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you have. And you give your future self the gift of options. The question isn't whether this works. The math proves it does. The question is, will you actually do it? If this video opened your eyes and you found real value here, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button right now. It really helps this video reach more people who need to see it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our financial reality checks and money